Before I start, I want to ask you to hit subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments, because this story, it's still hard for me to believe even months later. It began with a text that made the air in the room disappear. "I can't do this tonight, you'll see why soon." I stared at my phone for a long time, my thumb hovering over the screen. I didn't understand. We were supposed to attend Jenna's birthday party together. The one we'd been talking about all week. She, my wife, the woman I trusted with everything, was suddenly pulling away. I tried to brush it off. Maybe she was tired. Maybe work had stressed her out. But that night, when I arrived at the party, the scene unfolded like a nightmare. She was laughing, dancing, spinning in the living room with the kind of carefree joy that felt alien to me. She looked radiant, but it wasn't for me. It was for everyone else, and for someone else, though I didn't know it yet. First, I thought I was imagining it. Maybe it was just her happiness. But as the evening progressed, subtle signs gnawed at me. Her phone buzzed constantly, tucked just out of my line of sight. She whispered, then quickly silenced calls. I noticed glances that lasted too long, smiles that were too soft, too intimate, for anyone but me. I began questioning myself. Had I done something wrong? Was I not enough? The questions kept me awake at night, turning every memory into a riddle. The way she had kissed me goodbye that morning, the late-night shows we had watched together. Had they all been real, or had they been rehearsed for me? A play I didn't know I was part of? The first real evidence came accidentally. I was helping her pick up a fallen glass in the kitchen when her phone buzzed. I saw just enough. A message from someone named Alex, saying, "Can't wait to see you again." That tiny glimpse into another world made my stomach turn. I could barely breathe, but I couldn't look away. I confronted her that night when we got home. My voice was trembling, a mix of fear and anger. "Who is Alex?" Her reaction was immediate, almost rehearsed. "He's just a friend. You're overthinking it." But I wasn't. I could feel it, the truth hiding behind her words, slipping like water through my fingers. She tried to laugh it off, to make me feel silly for doubting her. But I knew something had shifted forever. The following weeks were torture. I watched her behavior like a hawk, noting every suspicious glance, every secretive smile. I replayed conversations in my head, analyzing every nuance. And the worst part? I began doubting myself, wondering if my insecurities had created this illusion. Then came the night that confirmed everything. I had arrived home early from work, intending to surprise her with dinner. Instead, I walked into the living room and froze. There she was, laughing, dancing, just like at Jenna's party. But this time she didn't see me. She was holding his hand, Alex, moving in a rhythm that had nothing to do with music, everything to do with him. My chest tightened, and for a moment I thought I might collapse. I didn't yell. I didn't charge. I just stood there, absorbing the reality. The betrayal wasn't loud. It was intimate, small, and yet it shattered the foundation of everything I believed about us. I asked her to sit down. She turned to me, startled, guilt flashing across her face. I didn't mean for you to find out this way. I didn't need to find out at all," I said, my voice quieter than I expected. "But you made the choice for me, didn't you?" Her tears fell, and I saw her truly, the woman I loved, flawed, human, sorry. And for a moment, I remembered why I had loved her. Her laughter, her warmth, her imperfections that made life vibrant. But love alone couldn't fix this. Not betrayal. Not deception. I had a choice. Rage, revenge, or reclaim myself. I chose the last. I told her I needed time, space, and distance. I packed a small bag and left, letting her guilt and regret be hers to carry. Walking out, I felt the sharp sting of heartbreak, but beneath it, something else. Clarity, quiet strength, self-respect. I remembered all our moments together. The late-night drives, the whispered secrets, the laughter. Each memory now stung, but it also reminded me of who I was before betrayal shadowed our life. I realized that I couldn't hold on to someone who didn't choose me completely, and that leaving wasn't weakness. It was the only way to preserve myself. Months later, I sit here telling this story, remembering the laughter she shared with him, the dancing that was never for me, and yet I feel a strange peace. Betrayal hurt me, yes, but it also taught me my worth. It taught me that heartbreak doesn't define you unless you let it, and that the most powerful love is sometimes the one you give yourself. So if you've been through something similar, share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your story. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more real, raw human stories. Because even in the darkest moments, strength can be found quietly, painfully, but fully.